This is a collaboration between the Delegation of German Industry and Commerce in Nigeria and 989 Workspaces. This is a fantastic opportunity not only to listen to what seasoned business people have to share, but also to ask them questions, to explore business opportunities of collaboration with the speakers that we have today, but also amongst ourselves, amongst each other.
Hi, I'm Kevin of Baturi Brewery. It's my first time here at Founders Friday.
The knowledge that we got and the insight was insurmountable, it was priceless.
Bookends Africa, we're pioneering digital work. And if you then want to go about the founder's journey, I have to go into context of how I came up with Bookends Africa, why I came up with Bookends Africa, and the main challenges that I faced as a non-techie working and owning a tech company. I own a production company called Film Factory Productions. I have an older brother called Chesson, so he's a director. We do everything from commercials, music videos, documentaries, and I'm the executive producer of the company. And I used to fly around from all over sub-Saharan Africa, trying to produce content, whether it's for General Electric, United Nations, Microsoft. And of course, even though they are multinationals, everybody still wants to keep their budget down. So they'll say, no, don't fly with your crew, source crew locally. Then I want to shoot a TV commercial for, let's say, a telco that's based in Nigeria, but we need to source the models and the makeup artists and everybody in another country, let's say Angola. They speak Portuguese, I have no network there. How do I find this talent? So it ended up becoming really time consuming, labor intensive, and just completely inefficient, and it highlighted how fragmented the media industry was across Africa. And I just thought, right, if I've never been to Angola and I can make an informed decision to book a hotel, why can't I book my photographer? Why can't I book a makeup artist? And literally that was the birth of Bookends Africa. And that was down in 2015 when I first came up with the idea.
So one mistake that I think that we made, we didn't check or we didn't do a survey to check if the market was ready for that kind of service. Right. Yes, people might like the service, but can they afford it? Are they willing to afford it? Or do they have disposable income for such service?
One lessons that have come out is you have to find a good team. Without our master brewer bio, we wouldn't be making great beer. Without a great admin and finance person, we'd lose track of orders, we'd lose track of our spend. And I think lastly, just believe in the product. So yeah, open up to questions.
I just have two very simple questions. First is, how'd you come up with the name?
So I was living in Kano for 6 years, and basically I was given the name Kevin Baturi or Kevin of Baturi. So then we were thinking of a name for the business, and Baturi Brewery has a nice ring to it, so that was behind it. And then each beer has a name, is usually chosen randomly by someone on the team. We have no strategy around name choosing. Something says and it sticks, and that's how we name our beers. Yeah.
How did you manage to make this much progress while still working your full-time job?
Well, I quit my job in November, which I guess is a sign of success that we were up and running and I was ready to move out. And I would not be able to run the business now while still doing my other work. But at the startup phase, recruiting a good team.
So how are you balancing this company with the other things that you do? And how are you trusting other people that work with you to execute on that?
So the second question regarding balancing, so I stepped away from the operations of Film Factory. I'm still on the board, and still, of course, owner on the board. I've been running Film Factory for about 7 years at that time, so it was on autopilot. And it was actually time to let other people in the business shine, which I'm pretty proud of. But actually, it still is beneficial because Film Factory are now my clients.
I would definitely come to another one.
Great network, great events, great space, and I look forward to attending the next one.
One of the founders that impressed me was Baturi's Brewery. And basically, brewing a beer in Nigeria is highly competitive, but I like his go-to market strategy, high end.
It was amazing meeting the other founders on the panel because I normally wouldn't come across them because they're not really within my ecosystem of tech. So it was nice to also hear the journey of other founders and to know that there are some similarities when it comes to this journey, this entrepreneurial journey that we all embarked on.
It's a pleasure to be here and pass on some lessons, but I also learned a thing or two about potentially doing more business in Nigeria as well. So it was a really fantastic opportunity.